what we are seeing is things that, kids getting dropped off at school 40 minutes late, I witnessed. Kids getting picked up an hour and a half after dismissal time. What you going to do about it?
So we're focused on doing whatever it takes to ensure that a safe arrival and safe departure of kids as they get to school and they get home happens on a daily basis. That's number one. Any school district in the country, quite frankly, has issues during the first week. But there's been a long-standing history of transportation issues in PGCPS. And what I'm committed to do is to, first of all, acknowledge that there are some issues. That is not a secret. But I'm also committed to ensuring that we take a close look, whether that's an audit or bringing in outside supports to take a close look at what we're doing and how we can do things better moving forward. We know that there are, 13,500 school districts in the United States. PGCPS has the 12th highest ridership in the country. So there's not very many comparison points in terms of what we do and how we do it, but we know we need to do it better, and we're committed to doing that. There's several different strategies that we focused on lately. The GPS system that allows parents to follow their students, as well as our phone bank, so that when there is an issue, parents can call in to our phone bank and really get an idea or provide the insight around their issue. And we've tried our best to ensure that we're as responsive during those issues, and we can provide the insights the parents are looking for.
Okay. Last year, at the start of the school year, they needed 150 drivers. This year, we got the new number that you're down to 213 drivers. You are new on the job. Your transportation director is new on the job. There was turnover. The former superintendent retired. The former transportation director retired. Chief operating officer retired. But other people work at the school system, and they're not the ones that are out hiring the buses. Are you distressed to know that the vacancy rate is higher this year than it was last year, that there was no progress made?
It's distressing, quite frankly, in the United States. I've been a superintendent in 3 districts, have worked in a handful of school districts, and I can tell you this is not unique to PGCPS. This is something that I was addressing as a superintendent in Tennessee. I was addressing as a superintendent in Texas, as well addressing as a chief operating officer in North Carolina as well. Is it distressing? It's definitely not something that you want to see. But I think what we have to focus on is what the solutions are. And in my 90-day plan, I'm focused on listening, I'm focused on learning, I'm focused on ensuring that we understand what our issues are so that we can actively move towards solutions in the near future.
So academics has to be the number one goal event. That's what this is all about. What's the impact on academics when kids are dropped off at school so late in the morning?
So a child can't learn if they're not in a state of mind where they feel good. And a part of that is the start of their day in terms of getting to school. Part of that is the end of the day and getting home safely. We have had some issues to start the school year off, and unfortunately that is something that you'll see during the first week of the school year. But we want to make sure that moving forward that we don't have these kind of issues going into October, going into November, going into December. We want to make sure that we take a close look at how we can address our ridership and make sure that we have dependable timing, dependable bell schedules, everything that goes along with making sure students are college and career ready.
Has the system worked hard enough to hire drivers? I mean, we've thrown it out there. Right next door is an even bigger bus fleet in Montgomery County. And their superintendent, Monifa McKnight, says they are fully staffed and they have a bench of drivers. Anne Arundel County on the other side, fully staffed. Howard County is having some issues with their contractor, about 24 routes. We've got 217 routes. Has this system worked hard enough to hire drivers?
What I can tell you is over the course of my 90-day plan, we'll be taking a look at everything. And if there are changes that we can make to ensure that we do a better job, we'll make them.
Okay. How high a priority is this for you?
anything that has to do with a child is our priority. Anything that has to do with a child's learning is even bigger priority. Anything that has to do with a child's safety is the utmost priority of the school district. So we're looking forward to making sure that drivers, teachers and learning, everything that has to do with this 90-day plan, and I encourage people to go to the PGCPS website to take a look at the Superintendent Entry Plan, 90-day plan, to get a better understanding of what we're focused on moving forward. We have to learn and understand what the issues are, and then move forward with actionable plans that will allow us to get better.
It's a 90-day plan. How soon should people expect to see results?
So, anytime, we want to get better every day, quite frankly. And I think you'll see that as we move forward. But we'll have to have time to have an audit done. We'll have to have time to have some experts to support us moving forward. But in the interim, we want to make sure that we're immediately responding to our constituents, providing them with insights that will be extremely helpful, utilizing our phone bank, making sure that, that at the school level, we're responding from the principal to our transportation office that, hey, this is something that we can do more efficiently. So we're looking forward to not only get better in the long term, but also the short term wins as well.
Okay. Thank you.